talk more about the civilians caught in the crossfire here is the Vice President of Humanitarian Affairs for the global nonprofit organization CARE, Deepmala Mahla. Deepmala, good to have you. Thank you for being with us today. We see the pictures, we're hearing the stories. From your perspective, can you share just how dire things are on the ground right now in Gaza?
It is one of the most dire that I have ever seen in my humanitarian life. We are talking of more than 2 million people in a complete siege. Uh, Thousands and thousands have died. Many are wounded. Emergency supplies are missing. Humanitarian needs are catastrophic, catastrophic. I would say every single minute matters. It's truly a matter of life and death.
With so many needs and with so many needs being so significant, what are the most pressing, urgent needs right now? Is it water? Is it fuel? What do they need most?
The most pressing needs, number one, restore the supply of water and electricity. For more than 2 million people, it is not possible to bring in bottled water if humanitarian aid is allowed in at scale. That is the first one. Number two, immediate ceasefire is required. Number three, the wounded, the people who need medical care, which is not available inside Gaza at the moment, they should be allowed. And fourth and last, I would say safe, continued humanitarian access so that we are able to access the people with the supplies that they need. But the ceasefire has to happen. Humanitarian assistance cannot be delivered under bombs.
Let me ask, how are organizations continuing to work? We know some have left. How are you able to continue your work?
I would say desperately, in a very patchy way, in an ad hoc way, and most of us are in a preparatory mode. So CARE was one of the few organizations where we could procure some supplies related to hygiene, food, and water from inside Gaza in the early days. But now it is impossible. Movement inside Gaza is impossible. So when I say impossible, I mean in a safe and consistent way. So what CARE and other organizations are doing, that we are procuring the essential supplies to help the people in need from Egypt and collaborating with the agencies like Egyptian Red Crescent so that when we have the access to go inside Gaza at scale, we are ready with our supplies and we are able to continue with our life-saving work.
Deepmala, have you been able to get in contact with any of those who have been impacted by the latest airstrikes in Jabalia? And if so, what are they telling you?
We are in touch with our teams, and we also had those horrific 36 hours when we lost touch with our teams. What they are telling us is, as my colleague said, it's beyond what we see in a horror film. Families are rationing water. They are not drinking water and leaving it for their kids. In some families, even the small babies are not having water regularly. When our colleagues were on the phone, we heard children are crying in the background because they are hungry. We have also heard that women are being given cesarean sections. They are delivering children through assisted surgery without anesthesia. We are hearing that women who just delivered babies are unable to breastfeed their children because they are so weak. There are many, many horrific stories, but I would say amidst all this, there is hope. There is hope that there would be a ceasefire, that the world would pay attention, and that humanity is still there. And it will stand up for Gaza. We do hear those stories of hope as well. So I would say the time is now. Every single minute is precious.
It's an important reminder to always sort of cling to hope, even when what you're seeing and what you're hearing is just, really hard to stomach. Deepmala Mahla, thank you.